Hey Derp Nation, how's it going? Welcome to the next Derpcast. It is I, the Derpy Smiler here, coming at you again with another podcast. Today, our topic is Super Smash Flash 2. Now, for those of you who don't know what Super Smash Flash 2 is, it is a fan game made by McLeod Gaming, and it's basically it's a fan game of Super Smash Brothers, and it's really addicting. It's really fun. I've played it on the channel before. Several times, the first and the second one. Second one more than the first, but I played the first one a handful of times. And it's really interesting, it's addicting, but again, Super Smash Bros. In general, like even the games made by Nintendo, are interesting. And overall, it's just fun to play. You know, in Super Smash Flash 2, you got characters like Mario, you got Link, you got your regulars, and then you got people like Ichigo, and Monkey D. Luffy, Naruto, Sora. You know, those people that you don't normally see in Super Smash Brothers, who people don't expect to see in Super Smash Brothers. I mean, in this next Super Smash Brothers, I'm not expecting to see Goku. Do I think it's gonna happen? Like, if you asked me that like 10 years ago, like if you asked me that like 4 years ago when Smash Bros. 4 came out, I would have said no. But now I'm leaning on possibly. But again, anything can happen. But in Super Smash Flash 2, or in Super Smash Flash in general, made by McLeod Gaming, anything is possible, because there are no rules. Except to have fun, obviously. That's their main rule. But anyway, with their reveal coming up at SmashCon this August, I decided to put in my 2 cents and talk about what not what I expect, but just some things about the game and some things I want to see. So if you guys like these podcasts, again, you can hit the like button, share it around, subscribe if you haven't, and let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I want to see, because SSF2 Beta is the final update, which is the one we're at now, major update before the full game is released, and they're still making characters, they're still making stuff. Because it's on a computer, I don't see why you can't add 8-player Smash. Give us 8-player Smash. You don't need to give us control options, because 8 people aren't going to be crowded around a computer. You can leave the 4-player option, and so we can be like, so if we decide with our friends a 4v4, decide 4 of us versus 4 of the computers, that's fine. Or one person playing 4 and 7 computers. Give us that option. But again, like Super Smash Brothers did, give it to us in a separate mode. Like, you know, you go into group, and you got Smash, which has the 4, and then you got 8-player Smash, which has the 8. Do that. Now, with the announcement of Pichu at last year's SmashCon, I expect to see at least the entire Melee roster in that game. And they're more than halfway there. In the Melee roster, you have people like Mario, Pikachu, Bowser, Captain Falcon, Ganondorf, Young Link, you know, so on and so forth. Now, out of all those characters, the ones we have confirmed so far are people like Mario, Luigi, Pikachu, Pichu, Jigglypuff, Marth, Samus, Ness, Kirby, Zelda, Sheik, Link, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, you know, that whole thing. The players that we are missing from Super Smash Bros. Melee, though, are Dr. Mario, Ganondorf, Young Link, Mewtwo, Roy, and Ice Climbers. So we're missing, I believe, 6 characters from the Melee roster. Now, we know everyone likes the Ice Climbers, so we know they're a shoo-in to even get into Super Smash Flash 2. So, they're most likely coming. If you're giving us Pichu, you might as well just give us everyone. I mean, Ganondorf, again, another lovable player, so that goes down to 4. The 4 being Roy, Dr. Mario, Mewtwo, Young Link. Now, because Mewtwo and Young Link were actually in the first Super Smash Flash, I feel like their possibility of getting into Super Smash Flash 2 is huge. So let's just put it down to 2, Dr. Mario and Roy. Now, SSF2, like, the only thing different with McLeod Gaming is they're not really good at making skins. So, I don't expect to see an actual skin of Dr. Mario with Mario. I expect them to either see him as a separate character or not see him at all. So he's out. Then with Roy, I expect to see him in the game. I think we should get him. If we're not going to get Ike, let's get Roy. So in Super Smash Flash 2. Now I do expect to see maybe some of the Brawl roster. Now, like a year or two ago, I would have said that we're probably getting everyone from Brawl and everyone from Melee. Now I'm thinking that's not the case. Are we getting Solid Snake? I think we're getting Solid Snake. I think we're getting Snake. I have a feeling. But against SmashCon, they have McLeod Gaming has a booth there, and they're going to sort of just show off some reveals and stuff. So like I said, 8-player Smash. I want the entire Melee roster, which I think is possible. I mean, if you work 10 years on a game, you have to have some sort of like at least some of these characters finished up already, because you're revealing them at SmashCon. I don't know why that took so long for me to say. However, I would have said in this list, I want Zelda and Sheik in separate slots. But if we take a look at Pichu's reveal, you can already see that that's already happening. We're gonna get Zelda and Sheik in 2 separate slots instead of just one like they've been in the entire game. And that's thanks to Sakurai making them 2 separate slots. Because if Sakurai didn't make them 2 separate slots, I don't think this would have happened. Except Samus and Zero Suit Samus became 2 separate slots in Super Smash Bros. 2 first, before Sakurai did. So, I mean, there's a possibility that could have came, but I guess maybe you would have to figure out what move to give Sheik in order to replace the transformation. Now with that out of the way, I want to see Pokemon Trainer in Super Smash Bros. 2 for the final update, but I don't think that's going to happen. Wolf, I don't think we're going to see. Toon Link, I don't think we're going to see. Lucas, we might see. I have a feeling we'll see Lucas. Who else can we see? Now for new characters that aren't even in the game. I want to see Dixie Kong. With that, also coming in Diddy Kong from Brawl to SF2. I want to see Gino. I mean, they said they're going to have pretty big reveals. I'm pretty sure these pretty big reveals are going to be characters that we've always wanted in Smash that never came. There's this fan-made character called Azrael that was actually revealed during the first ever Smash Flash 2 teaser back in like 2010, I think. So, and he's the only character in that teaser that has not been given to us yet. So, like, get on with it, McLeod Gaming. Give us that. Even though he's a fan-made character, you've given us Blade and Blue, who no one even knew who that was back in the first Super Smash Flash. Now give us Azrael, because he looks cool. His concept looks cool. He has a scythe. We don't want sword fighters anymore. You know, we want scythe. We want shovels. We want stuff like that. You know what? Magic. Shantae. Give us Shantae. We want Shantae. And now, this one is a very silly... These two are actually very silly for me to ask for. But I actually want... I think they make their own sprites from the down up. I want to see Danielle Bergoli. Just because I think she would make a good fighter. And again, there are no rules in this game. You can basically do whatever. They could have put Minions or Shrek if they wanted to in this game. Which, for some reason, I feel like they're going to reveal Shrek. Anyway. Give us Danielle Bergoli or John Cena. I think out of the two, John Cena would be more likely. And that's it for characters. Like, I know there's more characters I can go on, but I don't know characters that much that were made before 2010, which is probably what they're basing their picks off of. Because they already have a plan going. I think the only time they ever deviated from that plan was adding Sandbag. But even then, who knows? Maybe Sandbag was in the plans all along and they wanted to reveal him on an April Fool's, and they thought that this April Fool's, or the April Fool's that they revealed him in, was the good April Fool's to do it. Now, stages. Now we have the stage that I want is Fountain of Dreams from Melee. Definitely Fountain of Dreams from Melee. It's fun, and I have a game that is that is basically the online version of Brawl Minus. I have that. And I seen how, you know, how Fountain of Dreams looks. It looks really good, and with an SSF2 touch-up, it'll probably look even better. What else do I want? See, stages I don't think are thought of, you know, as of like, you know, give it to us from before 2010, because I think there are some stages that, you know, were used in Super Smash Bros. 4 that people didn't really know about. I want a Duck Hunt stage. If you're giving us Duck Hunt Dog, which is a character, I'll get to Super Smash Bros. 4 characters actually in a little bit, because some of them actually probably aren't going to be used, but others have a huge possibility and a huge chance of being used. So I want the Duck Hunt Dog stage. That would be pretty cool to fight on. What else would be cool to fight on? Gerudo Valley from the 3DS. Give us that. Give us an Ocarina of Time stage that was similar to the one that you had during the earlier version of the game, which I don't know why it was removed. Bring that back. Give it to us, because I think it's good. You know. What else can I talk about here before I get to the characters? Adventure mode. Give us an adventure mode. That is a definite. Now, do I think they're gonna give us an adventure mode? Definitely. Is it gonna be to the length of Subspace Emissary, like Sakurai did? Probably not. But again, if you had like 10 years to make this game versus Sakurai who only had like 3 to 4 years to make Brawl, I think a Subspace Emissary kind of game could be possible. And I think that would be pretty cool. What else? Maybe an option for a dual classic mode. Like, give us classic mode, right, as its own thing, and then an option where you can do classic mode with one friend, like in Super Smash Bros. 4. That is cool. But like, just give it to us as a single player concept, and then let us press on classic mode. Let us press on classic mode, and then like have the numbers 1, 2 show up, and we can press, you know, whether we want 1 or we want 2, like only 1 player or 2 players. That would be fine. That'd be great. Now, if you were to give us, actually no, I think we do have that already. No, we don't. We don't have that already. We do not have that. We should get target tests that are specific to each player. Now, these target tests that are in SSF2 right now, they're fine. I like them. If you want to keep that, keep it. You know, I guess this game is supposed to be like Brawl, but I say character-specific, you know, character-specific stages. Target tests. That would be fine. Now, on to Super Smash Bros. 4 characters that I think could actually make the cut for this game. We got Isaac. Isaac was an assist trophy in Brawl. You know who else we need to get? We need, and I'm saying this, we need Little Mac. Little Mac definitely. If you're giving us Pichu, bring in Charizard. You could just bring in Charizard by himself. Don't bring in Squirtle or Ivysaur. Bring in Charizard, or just scrap them completely. Bye. Who else? Who else do I think? Duck Hunt Dog, like I said before, he needs to come in. Lucina, not gonna happen. Cloud. Cloud definitely. You had Cloud in Super Smash Flash, the first one. I don't see why you don't bring him back. And I guess we'll talk about that too, which characters I think are gonna get cut from Super Smash Flash and won't make it over to Super Smash Flash 2. So definitely give us Duck Hunt Dog, give us Little Mac, you know, give us Cloud, Ryu, definitely. I think you guys are probably going to bring over Ryu anyway. You know what, if you're going to give us Ryu, give us either Ken or Chun-Li with him. Alright? Sonic has two representatives right now in Super Smash Flash 2, and I think he's probably going to get a third and maybe fourth one. So why not give another third party in that game? Well, if we consider them third party. Technically, you can consider them all third parties because they're not really your characters. But give another third-party representative. No? Give someone like Black Mage. Give Black Mage White Mage. Like, make it like Black and White Mage. And then there could be an event based on, you know, the mages. Like, mages battle it out or something. If you play as Black Mage and you have to fight White Mage. Now, for the final part of this podcast. Who from Super Smash Flash do I think is going to get the kit? Now, at some point in this video, you're going to see a picture of the Super Smash Flash roster. If you want to, go back to that roster and keep it in mind. Keep all the characters in mind. And I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to just say, you know, which ones I think are going to get the boot out of the ones who still haven't been confirmed. So, first on my list are going to be the obvious ones. Super Sonic. I mean, Super Sonic is going to be, he already is, a final smash for Sonic in SSF2. Now in SSF2 beta you can argue that, that there are no final smashes, but in versions, but they are going to bring them back, and in versions before, Super Sonic was the character that was the final smash. So he was the final smash. So Super Sonic is deconfirmed. Mr. Incredible, deconfirmed. Mr. Incredible is done. He's gone. They made this clear so many times. He's done. Inuyasha is also done, because after they revealed Luffy, they said no more anime characters. So Inuyasha is out. Now for the less obvious ones. Now we have Mega Man in the game already, but I think they're going to get rid of Mega Man X. Because Mega Man X was the Mega Man that was in Super Smash Flash 2. And then this is the one that's, I meant the first Super Smash Flash. And the one that's in Super Smash Flash 2 is the regular Mega Man. So they're probably going to get rid of Mega Man X and Zero. Because there's already a Mega Man in the game. Now, it doesn't feel right bringing in Zero if you don't bring in Mega Man X. Which, by the way, they both are from the same game. The regular Mega Man that's in Super Smash Flash 2, Zero wouldn't fit with that Mega Man. So, they're probably getting cut. Earlier I said I wanted Young Link in the game, but I think he's going to get cut. It's weird for me to say that, but I think he's going to get cut. Because if they do decide to bring in Toon Link, I don't think they want 3 Links that play the same. Again, this is the mind of McLeod Gaming, but also the community. Because they're also, not only are they going with their plans, but their plans are based off of what the community has thought and who they've wanted in the game for the longest time. So they could be, they're probably gone. Blade and Blue, because fan-made characters, I think they're like a one-time deal. If Azrael gets into this game, or however you say his name, gets into this game, he's also a fan-made character. So if McLeod Gaming were to make a third game, which they said they wouldn't, but I think down the line in the future they might come back to it. There's no chance of, I don't think there would be a chance of Azrael even getting into the third one. So, that's another character that I think is going. Shadow. I think Shadow's going. And here's why. I think having the 3 main characters from Sonic is good, and then add Shadow as an assist trophy for this game. Now, I feel like that might be their mindset, because that's Sakurai's mindset. Sonic is the playable character, and Shadow is the assist trophy. So that'd be where they're going with that. I gotta remember who else is there that I think is getting the boot. I think that's it. That's it. Those are the only people that I think are getting the boot. I think everyone else is gonna come back in. Lloyd, Chrono, Cloud, you know, those guys are gonna come back in. So that's about it for this podcast. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, share it around, and I'll talk to you.